Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Unpredicted Party, the only Middle-earth TTRPG that will finally answer the question, why didn't they just take the Eagles to Mordor? I am your lore master, Don Marshall, and around me are my internet friends. Say hi, internet friends.
Hello.
We have a few announcements to get to before we get started. First, a special thanks to Sarah M. Shunky. She goes by @Sarah M. Shunky on Instagram for the artwork. Little Wit the Cartographer. You can find his map services on Facebook. The music is crafted by Cullen Vance. You can go to cullenvancecreative.com. And this entire campaign is kept together by the mental capacities of myself and my wife. She goes by Nat20Wife across all social media platforms. A special thanks to our sponsor, The Rook and the Raven, for all your TTRPG note-taking needs. Go to therookandtheraven.com. A special thank you, honorable mention to Free League Publishing for sending us their copy of The One Ring, their Middle-earth TTRPG. And a very special thanks to J.R.R. Tolkien for including the original character of Sauron as a talking cat named Tevildo, because my God, does that just give me so much to work with.
We've gotten some mileage out of that.
We really have.
With all of that out of the way, is everybody ready to get started?
I believe
Yeah.
so.
Let's do it.
Good, because there's no theme song this time. Everybody choose your stances.
What?
As my players
Fuck.
begin, I will remind everybody what happened last episode as they make their battle preparations. The players have journeyed with Sengaya on a boat with her crew, along with Rayval and Havari, to the southern part of Gondor and onto the eastern side of the sort of Mordor area with the plains, tracking the creature Gollum. After a number of weird mishaps in a cave, they discovered the Gollum had been tagging along with Marvin the Cave Troll from like episode 8 or 9. And when we're swiftly being sort of pursued in this weird cat and mouse game that happened off screen, Grimbjorn's children, Ash, Rosen, and Valgrim. At the moment of let's get out of the cave and back to the ship, you discovered that the ship has actually been destroyed, and the Sengaya took shelter from a great tentacled monster creature inside the cave, but with no boat and no way out to speak of, you decided to follow Valgrim and the rest of the Grimlings, Grimbjorn's children, to the plains of Mordor. And I will set the scene out for anyone that is maybe looking at a map right now or is pulling one out on their phone. The party is south of Cirith Ungol and south of Minas Morgul, in the sort of part of Mordor that juts out and forms like a little L shape within the mountain range on the eastern side of the mountain, or excuse me, they are on the eastern side of the mountain range that travels north to south. Now, who is in forward position?
I'd just like to say that the L shape looks like, it seems like we're in the Italy of Mordor, which isn't a bad place to be. Like,
Yeah.
just looking at the map,
Could be
I'll
worse.
take it.
Could be worse, sure. So, the oh, sorry, I asked you to choose your stances without finishing the recap. We ended last session with Beery finding these interesting sort of enormous gemstones, almost ruby-like, that have been almost infected with what we learn to be Galvorn, the meteorite substance that Halloweth had a piece of inside of him. And we learned that a couple of episodes ago from the coma episode. And things have not quite fallen into place there yet, but the episode ended with the players finding a small cat. Well, not finding, because you only hear his voice. It's traveling through the mountain range on the top of a moving group of trees. There's also a huge nest-like thing inside the or in between Mount Doom and Barad-dûr, which has crumbled. So we begin with stances. Who's in forward?
Not I.
Nope.
Okay.
Yeah.
How about open?
I'll take open.
Open. All
It's
right.
nice and neutral.
Defensive.
Tanel.
Tanel. Okay. Beery.
Yeah, sorry.
Halloweth,
I'll
rearward?
be doing defensive and defending Hal.
Okay. Halloweth.
Because he's not
Oh,
doing great.
Very
Yeah.
much rearward. Yeah, this
Rearward.
boy can't take many hits, if many hit singular. So
Mhm.
Okay.
Correct.
Okay. So mechanically, I'm going to explain to my players what is going to happen right now, because we are going to enter a type of combat that I tried to introduce previously, but you fucking killed Saruman before I
Oh,
could get into it.
no.
You
Who
mad
would do
rat.
such a thing?
So we have upped the stakes just a little bit, folks.
Oh.
God.
And it's going to be sort of a hybrid of a system that I had kind of worked on a little bit, trying to find a way to get my ADHD to enjoy combat without everybody going one at a time, because that's boring if the turn takes a long time. So stances will come into play a little bit later if it happens. I just want to know now, because we are going to do a little bit of role play combat. The episode ended with Sauron looking at all of you and saying, well, should we get down to business then? And I leave it to all of you to decide what to do next.
God.
I mean, Tanel's just like bouncing on her toes, just ready to spring.
Tariel's
Um,
knives are in her hands.
Beery's like peeking over his shield, like all worried, like, you know, kind of in front of Hal. Yeah.
Ooh, I'm gonna pose a question then
Okay. To me or to Sauron?
to Sauron.
Let's do it.
What is freedom then, Sauron? Death or your ring back?
An illusion, really. Freedom is a lie we tell ourselves to think that we are free to make the choices of the world.
You want an illusion?
I see through the illusion.
Then what do you want?
I want my dog to stop scratching herself right by the microphone. Sorry. It's really loud. I want to be free. And I need everybody here to make an insight check for me, please.
With pleasure.
First roll of the night. Let's see how it goes. That's again.
Oh!
Always you need confirmation.
Yep, gotta get
Thank
the
God this I
confirmation.
rolled an Eye of Sauron.
Oh no.
Oh no.
24.
24.
So-
Wow.
And there
Okay.
is a 6 in there.
There is a 6 in there.
Mhm.
18 with a 6.
18. So Tanel and Halloweth, you both will look at this group of trees, and you think something's off about the way he said the reference to his body. And I think only Halloweth with the Gandalf will gain a sense that he is disgusted not only with his current situation, but with himself. And there might be an advantage that you can get to prey on what he wants more than him preying on you with the tone of his voice.
So, Sauron. Or is it Tevildo? What shall I call you?
I have had many names,
Ah.
which is not 6 HP to the final boss.
I was gonna
because
ask.
we never
Right.
did a Rings of Power
That's
roll,
right.
so I'm allowing it.
Very well. What can we, and he gestures to all of his party, what can we do for you? What do you want specifically from us?
Kilgwai here.
It's on the list, my friend.
Oh, we could do that. Yeah.
And
Halloweth, you are an elf out of time, are you not? You possess the magic of Luthien, the cunning of Feanor, the wisdom of, well, there's likely not much going on there. And yet, you and your party fascinate me. All of you. Everybody here, please go ahead and make me an awareness check.
That's a 22. Drink for
Okay.
22. With
All
a six.
right.
22.
I beat it by 1,
Oh, okay.
but
I
there
also-
is a 6.
Okay.
A 22 for me as well. Drink
Oh,
for 22.
no,
Wow,
they're
Hey.
back.
22s.
They're back.
Half of
They're
that.
back.
11. But I did hit my
Oh.
target number. Very low.
Have
Okay.
half of a drink for 11.
There it is.
Have a
sip.
half pint.
Give me
Just a
2
nip.
seconds. My dog won't
a
shut up.
wee
Give me 2
nip.
Yeah, no
seconds.
problem.
Ooh,
I
while
don't
he's
know
gone,
where
while
my
he's
dog
gone.
is. What?
Okay, while he's gone, through a
He's coming
Sunway.
back.
It's like, oh, damn it.
All right.
You
Okay.
know what? Should I just say it? Should I
Yeah.
Yeah,
just-
so yeah, great.
Oh, I've already said it. As like all this is happening and the trees are moving around and we're all kind of panicking through a Sunway, Beery focuses his dwarven mind as best he can while he's hiding behind his shield
Mhm.
and reaches out to say, all right, I got a little bit of a plan, pieces of a plan, but I feel like I need those trees.
Concepts of a plan.
Don't you dare! Charlotte, no!
No.
Sorry.
No.
That's
For
an
those
extra
of you
25
listening
to the final boss.
Oh. Actually, I think Wyhere's just going to show up right now. And
No.
No.
I'm
He's
sorry.
got weird hair all of a sudden.
It was automatic.
The elves don't hear him.
What?
You
I'm just
all
over
are
your
going
way.
to hear within your heads. I'm afraid you are in my domain now.
Okay.
I mean, fair. Like,
All right.
Damn it.
Sorry, Barry.
Mm.
hmm.
That means he's
So
listening
did we
to our
aware?
thoughts.
Damn it.
Yeah.
So our party fascinates you, Tevildo.
Mhm.
In what way? And yes, I suppose I am out of time. I have seen many seasons. Do not mistake my lack of togetherness currently as a dullness of mind.
Halloweth, I need you to make me this is going to be a contested awareness check for me, please.
Contested.
Battle of Wills.
Okay. That's pretty good. There's 2 6s in there.
What'd you
Ooh.
roll total?
Yeah, get him
5,
out.
8, 11, 17, 23.
Oh, that's quite poor, actually.
Yeah.
2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 14. Okay. The attack comes at you the same way that Beery described how he was attacked by the King of the Dead. It's a kind of, for mechanical terms, psychic damage. It is the way song battles worked in the first age when Finrod Felagund fought against Sauron in the caves with the werewolf, when Saruman and Gandalf had their words battle on the mountain in the Fellowship of the Ring. This attack comes at you, but you manage to swipe the thought away of wait, what am I doing here? I'm in Mordor. I don't belong in Mordor. I have to get out of here. And that intrusive thought quickly goes away.
Can he use a fortitude? Can he actually, now that has happened once and he
Mhm.
realizes that is a possibility, if he ever feels that again, that kind of needle coming straight for his mind, he's going to play in his head, recite the song and the sound of his playing when he left Gondolin that first time and played on the beach. He's going to have that song go through his head, not like empty his mind, very kind of empty your mind.
Yeah.
thing.
I dig it. I
Just-
dig it.
Have
Very
you
thorough.
ever have you read Wheel of Time, Zach?
No, I haven't.
Oh, Randall Thor does a thing where he calls up the flame and the void every time he's about to channel magic, where it's
Mhm,
just like a
mhm.
little thingy that he does. He goes to his mind palace.
Yeah,
Before-
it's
yeah.
this is his mind palace. Is that one? It's the most like one of the strongest feelings and one of the strongest outward expressions of emotion that can, like, if things are going out, things can't come in very easily. So this is
Mhm.
like a big. This is his shield.
I will say this because I don't want to give you a
Cool.
kind of impenetrable shield.
No, sure.
You will roll various awareness checks to make sure that he does not enter your mind. I will then roll a d6. If you only beat your number by less than 6, I will roll that d6. You will have the opportunity to beat it, but I don't necessarily
Sure.
want to give you a free pass on that because
No,
he's
of course.
powerful. Okay,
That's fair.
great. All right. You're going to hear him say, pity.
maybe we can strike a deal.
I think I'd just like to strike. There's 4 of you. Halloweth, you spoke. So on a 1 or a 2, it's you. 4 is 3 is Beery, 4 is Tanel, 5 is Tariel, and 6 is another NPC.
Oh god.
Okay.
Okay.
Ooh, that's a 6. Hang on.
Oh no. Oh no.
Rayval, Havari, Marvin, Gollum is gone.
Mhm.
The 3 Grimlings. So another D6. Okay. That's a 5. So it's going to go after. Actually, you know what? Yeah, this makes perfect sense. It's going to take out potentially one of the stronger things by going after Ashen, the tree creature. You guys are going to watch as quick as a flash, a enormous python rushes through the trees, through like this wasteland and rock, and leaps out at Ashen and clamps down on the wood. And despite the fact that the tree shouldn't be able to like feel pain, you hear this bear cry out as if it is also in pain. Ashen's gonna go ahead and take, hang on, 4 points of damage and not poisoned. Okay, so Ashen is now -4. Okay. The rest of you will see this snake attempt to latch on, but we have now entered sort of the combat portion of it. If you would like to take care of the snake now, if you would like to let Ashen take care of it, it's up to you.
I'm gonna take care of the snake. I am in defensive though.
You are.
So I don't know if I can actually.
So it would be up to Tariel first, who is in the open, and I'm giving you basically the option to attack. If you would rather continue this conversation with Sauron or look for Sauron within the trees or identify where the voice is coming from, you can choose your action to do that rather than an attack roll.
I think someone, I mean, to be fair, I think Halloweth's going to keep an eye on Sauron to make sure nothing else happens. We don't want him, A, getting away, or B, flinging something else at us. So Halloweth's
I
going
have
to maintain focus
Yeah,
on
I feel like
Sauron.
maybe Tariel rips her eyes away from Sauron with an effort. Like she doesn't want to lose track of him, but without knowing how the tree is gonna like if it's going to be able to do anything, since her knives are already at the ready, if it's just a few quick paces, just slash.
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah, then that's probably what she'll do.
Okay, I'm gonna say Sengaya is also gonna join you in the open position. Go ahead and make an attack roll for me.
I have one more question for Sauron.
5, 10.
Or one right now.
Go ahead.
Oh, well, if we're doing combat.
Yes, we'll wait till your turn. Yeah, go ahead.
That's a 16.
16. You hit. Sengaya does not, as you it's got a low parry score. You very quickly chop the head off of the snake. It takes like 1 or 2 strokes from your weapon, but you get it. So we are technically out of combat now.
Can I grab the head of the snake? How big is the snake?
The head looks like a football, like it's the size of a football. It's huge.
Big snake.
Okay. Can I grab it like just by its jaw, sort of like just got a good grip on it?
Yeah.
And whip around and hurl it towards Sauron so it like comes to rest.
Oh no, hang on, wait.
Near him. Oh, okay. Halloweth do a thing.
I was just gonna say, do like just something really bad, which I can imagine also Tara doing. You can absolutely say no to this, but can you, if you coat your knife with the like?
Oh, well, it's a python. It's not venomous.
Yeah,
we said no doesn't get poisoned.
No,
yes, sorry.
To be poisoned.
That's on me.
So it's a secret third thing.
Looks like a python.
It's a venomous python.
Sure,
because it's
venomous
Mordor.
because it's in Mordor.
Yes, and
So
we're
it's one of
yes-anding
those-
our way through powering
Those
up.
rare rear fanged pythons.
Also, it's Middle Earth. Like, who knows?
Yeah, who cares? Who
Yeah.
cares? Yeah,
Elves
so
exist.
maybe as she goes to reach for the head, she'll watch her fingers because
Mhm.
there's still pointy bits in there and
Mhm.
get an idea to squeeze the venom glands out onto her daggers
And then chuck the head.
and then chuck the head.
Yeah.
Yeet. and just hopefully so that it comes to rest near the cat, and she'll remind you of anything.
Oh, take a hope point.
Thanks.
Take a hope point. Damn. Also, mechanically speaking, please add 1 extra d6 to your next 6, or excuse me, your next 3 attacks for the poison.
Okay.
Similar to a Baldur's Gate mechanic, but 10 turns is far too much.
Oh my God.
And we still have not made eyes on Sauron, right?
No, basically you don't know where the cat is within these sort of like group of dead trees. And it's thick and dense enough that like, oh, you're not going to be able to like very quickly see him. You're hoping for a rustle.
Yeah, it's probably just a blind. It's a blind hurl, and she's just sort of taunting him.
I think at this moment you will actually, yeah. Tariel, as you finish that, you watch 2 enormous scorpions that are basically the size of like Labradors walking out, coming up from underneath the sort of rocky area underneath the tree where there was a small mound.
Okay.
There's no response from Sauron. There's no response from Sauron. It is also not your turn.
Yeah.
Okay. Beery, you are up.
I don't like that.
Okay. Well, seeing that, Tanel's not going to do anything. She's still very much like a coil, like a spring coil. She's ready to go. But she says, "So what control do you have here, Sauron? Clearly not all of it has faded from you."
No response.
Damn it.
And I need you to make me an awareness check, please. Actually, Tariel as well for the taunt.
Oh, I need an awareness check, you said?
Awareness check. Yeah, this is to maintain your awareness.
Well, I'm favored in that shit, so I'll do that. And let's see.
26, and there is a 6 in there.
Okay.
Let's grab a random one. Wait,
Charlotte, I rolled a 31, so
Jesus.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
just for
okay.
proof.
Cool.
Since it is Sauron, that's an 11, 3 6s, and a 2.
And remind me, being favored, do I roll another d6 or do I roll with advantage?
D12.
You
roll with
D12.
advantage.
Okay,
Yeah.
then I rolled the wrong.
And take the higher.
Yes.
Come on, advantage. Give us that.
No, it's a
Gandalf.
d.
Oh,
So
wow.
then
She
I
needs
just rolled
it.
I rolled a d12 again and take
Yes.
take the higher, right? Okay.
Yes.
Knowing that my d12 is buffed.
And you add 1 because your dice are
Ah.
wonky.
Yeah, that's okay. Okay, so that my first roll was the better one.
Okay.
So 9, 10. Not gonna beat 30.
Not going to beat 30. All right.
Nope.
Tariel,
Yeah.
inside your head, you are going to hear, similar to Osanwe, I could make you brave. And Tanel, you are going to hear, I could bring her back. Both of you are going to take. Oh, hang on. Both of you are going to take 3 points of damage. Scorpions are still coming at you, by the way. So, having lost the awareness check, Beery, you are up with Halloweth.
On it. Beery's going to charge forward one kind of like powerful step. His shield's kind of like scraping the earth in front of him, trying to create a little bit of wall between his friends and a very weak Halloweth and the scorpions.
Okay.
And he's going to call out to the forest. What the hell is he going to say? Okay, here we go. If we're going to do this, we need to do it together. Look behind us. You see unity. We need to be unified. These, to like a cave troll, all of these ents and all, like all of this that was coming together. It's going to take all of us. He's trying to make an argument here.
To Sauron?
To Sauron. He's asking for his help to defeat Gwaihir.
Make me a persuasion check first, and if you beat it, yeah, let me make a persuasion check first, and then we'll go from there.
Okay.
Mhm.
I feel like this is you know what? I'm going to burn a hook point on this one
Okay.
because I think I need this to happen. Okay. There's 3 6s on the board. Okay. $28.
Hold on, let me roll some dice.
Come on, baby.
That's an Eye of
Does that mean-
Sauron. That is an Eye of Sauron.
Double
Okay.
Sauron.
Fury.
Yeah,
Sauron just rolled a Sauron.
Sauron's all the way
He
down.
gets something
Mhm.
in his eye. He's like,
Yeah.
you know, the eye of Sauron. No.
Jesus Christ. In succeeding the persuasion check, you are going to hear a booming voice in what the elves would know at least to be the black speech. And the scorpions are going to stop. And you are going to hear, I knew you'd see things my way. Very well. And the scorpions start inching their way back.
Okay.
What did you have in mind?
A bit of a plan. But how could I make deals without looking you in the eye?
No.
I
think
mean, don't
not.
be shy. We've hung out before. I mean, you see me nude.
It's a hell of an argument.
Jesus Christ, Max.
I mean,
Sauron's nude right now, right? He's a cat.
Yeah.
There's going to be this lingering silence from the trees. The scorpions are just sort of standing there waiting. I think you're going to hear Valgrim chime up and say, after about like 10, 15 seconds of like long, awkward silence, is that a yes or a no? Because what is happening? You know the cat.
We've had a couple run-ins, yeah. Okay, fine. Any regards to the grove of trees?
No.
Very well.
We know that voice. You know the cat too.
Yes. Unfortunately, you're right.
And the look of shock, the 3 siblings look at each other. The cat is the one that helped us escape the prison. Our cages were unlocked. We owe him a debt.
Did he not give you his name?
To Vildo.
Damn it.
I take it
And-
that is not his name.
This is Sauron the Deceiver.
Instant anger, instant betrayal on the facial. Even the bear kind of looks a little bit shocked at this, who can understand you, by the way. I don't know if I made that clear last episode. So this is all part of some plan of his. We are pawns, as you said.
plan that we do not know either. He wants us here as much as he wants you here, I believe.
Valgrim is going to glance at Marvin. What about him and Gollum? Is he?
One must assume. One must always assume.
Axes at the ready then. And Valgrim is going to be in the forward position, as is Ashen. Or excuse me, as is Ash and Rosen.
All right, kitty cat. I have 2 things to ask of you in exchange for offering this damned bird. Are you listening?
Make me an awareness check, please, Beery.
God, I don't like these.
Did you?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, come on.
In 2 6s.
Oh,
Nice.
Okay. Yeah, hang on. That's one less D6 because you gotta be fucking kidding me. Another eye.
Yes.
La, 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 la,
Yes, yes, yes,
la.
yes, yes.
Okay. I prepped for this. I'm ready
Seems like
for
a
it.
skill issue.
Beery. Wow. Thanks, Charlotte. Beery. It's the slightest hint of movement, but between your natural sort of region down underneath caves, you're used to seeing in dark areas, used to peering, used to finding that little glint of light, that little something that you can hang on to. And off to your left, about 15 feet away and 2 trees deep into this moving sentient forest, you see just the slightest bit of branch give way as what looks like a creature hopping from one tree to another attempts.
Okay. He's not gonna like, laser all the attention at him because he knows that like there's people in the party that would like to do harm. Just kind of like keeping an eye on him, but like regarding the grove as a whole.
Hang on, you cut
Okay.
his head off, Charlotte. Don't act all
That was
innocent.
one time.
One time.
You've
All
met
right.
him twice. Actually, no, you've only met him once. You weren't even in that episode.
I've met him. This is now my third time meeting him.
Third time?
Because I also met him in our spa episode.
Oh, that's right. I keep bringing him back. Anyway, sorry, Beery.
Oh, you're good. We need passage. We need passage across this land, and I feel like in this moving grove of trees would be pretty good cover.
And why should
I'm
I
gonna
do
hit you.
that? Why should I do that?
I mean, you want this bird dead, yeah? Wouldn't do us very good if all we seen a fell beast just come and felled on top of us.
Everybody make me awareness checks.
Damn it.
Actually, no. This is going to be scan. Sorry.
no.
Okay. All right.
Hi.
Oh,
Actually, I love those.
That's
It's just our
too
heads with all
less.
the awareness and scanning. It's like our heads have got to be on swivels this whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah. 17.
Oh, bitch.
Oh,
No.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Oh
There,
my
it's right
God.
there. That's a Gandalf.
It's a 17.
I beat my target number by 4, which is good for
Yeah, that's pretty
There
good.
you go.
Okay.
12 plus 3 is 15 plus 5 is 20 plus 4 is 24.
24.
Yeah.
With a Gandalf.
With a Gandalf. I scan.
You scan. You also see the cat in that second tree deep. You also, though, see something through the forest where the foliage, not foliage, but like the branches are not nearly as thick. And it
Foliage?
does look as if there is an enormous 3-headed creature flying in your direction.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Oh,
Do we both see it,
okay.
or am I the only one who sees it?
You're the only one that sees it right now. With the Gandalf.
Perhaps all of her compatriots are close enough to hear this, but I imagine the elves at least will hear Tariel whisper, Nazgul.
Okay.
She just points, just that away.
Oh yeah, we don't know where the Black
Mhm.
Riders are. We've not met them yet because they
Mm-mm.
were
No.
somewhere else.
Right. Well, so yeah.
We killed them all in Moria.
Yeah, but there's the 3-headed
Killed.
guy.
The
What
Witch
we
King.
fought by the river, and ridden by the Witch King, right?
Oh,
And there were the Nazgul during the Battle of Minas Tirith. we
yeah.
were hurling things at. So we've seen them.
Yeah.
So we have to assume that this is the Witch
Well,
King coming
shit.
back
Okay.
for more.
I mean, what choice do we have? We have to get under the trees.
Yeah.
Surely. We have to at least have some form of cover. So that or back in the cave. And I would like to go forward rather than back.
Yeah. I think Tanel at the Nazgul just whispers back, like almost defeated, just the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
What if we just make a run for it?
In what direction?
North?
I will say right about now, not to metagame, but just as a reminder, you are south of Kirith Ungol, where Shelob's cave would be.
Right, but we're on the other side of Kirith Ungol, right? We're now on the eastern side of the
Yeah,
mountain
you're on
range.
the you're on the eastern side.
So that would just pop us back out.
Shelob had a falling out though. BT dubs.
Yes. We
With-
don't know much about that though.
Yeah. No longer 100% loyal to Gwai here, and there was a rebellion of some kind.
I will say this. Maybe the only like Tariel is becoming too disoriented by all of this, like constant looking around. She sees a target in the forest. She sees a glimpse of Sauron. And you all will maybe see her like arming her arm crossbow.
Nice.
With intent to lift, but like just sort of like, look, I don't know what else we're doing, gang, but I know that cat's in there and I'm gonna shoot it if we don't make a decision soon.
Yeah.
And this is happening in seconds. Like, this
Seconds.
is
Yeah,
Yeah.
she
This
just
is
maybe she just
seconds.
says not school and then just gets ready to fire at what she can see.
Okay.
Yeah.
Weird.
Do your thing.
You firing, Tariel?
No, I don't think she's doing it fast enough. Like if somebody else makes a call or
Well, so the reason I ask is you are in the open position.
Right.
Mhm.
Valgrim,
but we're not
Ash, and
officially
Ro-
in combat, right?
No, I think your firing the arrow would start with you in the
Right.
open position, and we
So
would
she is
work our
not
way through.
doing that yet. She is
Okay.
prepared to do that.
Okay.
How far away is Sauron? Like meters in the trees?
Is 15 feet 3 meters? It's like 3.1 feet per 1 meter ish.
A meter and a yard are roughly the same.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
it
So
makes
yeah,
it a
just
little
about 3 meters, 15
Oh,
feet.
that
Pretty close.
Yeah, so when Beery charged, you guys were kind of a distance. When Beery charged and the snake is, you're close enough that you're like,
Mhm.
oh, okay, we can get in here, no problem. It's just a question of what's in there that's gonna kill us.
Okay. Ooh, can Halworth does Halworth does someone relay where Sauron is at all?
Beery and Tariel have both not yet.
Okay, then I can't do this thing then.
I mean, you
Uh,
could
okay.
follow her body language. You could follow her eyes towards what she is aiming at.
Make an insight check, I think.
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
Beery, on the other hand, is specifically trying to like use his
Oh.
peripheral
Mhm.
vision to,
Mhm.
you
That's
know.
actually pretty good insight. Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, I beat my insight by 8.
8. Okay, hang on 1 second. Ooh, that's also, I'm rolling so poorly today. Okay, so that's 10, that's a 12. Yeah, I think in tracking the eye movement and just you knowing Tariel well enough,
Okay.
you follow it and you also
Um,
see the cat.
Can I throw Eglos into the branch, which is also Beery made at the attachment, like the grapple hook attachment, essentially? Throw that into the tree that Tevildo is in, to then essentially like Spider-Man leap forward and grab him by the scruff of the
You want to
Please.
you want to Aaron Yeager
Yeah.
Sauron
Yes,
the cat?
yes,
Yes.
yes, yes.
Yes. Yes.
So just to be clear, because I am putting this on TikTok, you would like to Aaron Yeager style throw Aglos, the Spear of Gil-galad,
Yes.
into a dead sentient ent organism
Yes.
with many trees in an
Absolutely.
attempt to grab Sauron the cat by the scruff of its neck.
Absolutely. Please.
Yeah, would
do
you
that.
not
Yes.
do that? Can you cue up the Attack on Titan music right here?
Yeah.
Sasage. Anyway, make me an athletics check for the throw rather than an attack roll, because you're not trying to do damage, you're trying to aim.
No. I'm taking a hope point for this.
Yeah.
You're
He's
about
trying
to
to do
never be
emotional
cooler.
damage.
I hope this works because you have 4 HP, my man.
Please,
Fuck
I have
you,
please.
advantage. I have
Please.
advantage
Don't.
in athletics, so I get to roll 2.
There it is.
Yeah.
Take this one out, shall we? We
Yeah,
don't
let's
need
take that one out.
Yeah, we don't
need
need that.
one.
And there's a
There we
6
go.
in
That's
there
the
too.
good stuff. Oh yeah. Hell yes.
Okay.
Hell yes.
Hell yes.
Okay. So, live chat better be drinking water by now.
Hope
We
so.
are a half hour into this episode. A Gandalf, a natural 20, mechanically, creates the best possible outcome for the situation and the action that is taken. So, Halloweth,
Yes.
please describe to me how this works.
So he is going to immediately not look at he catches Tevildum at the side of his eye and doesn't look at that area to not have Tevildo preempt any sort of attack. He's then going to throw blind straight into the tree with the grappling hook still attached. Saw with you know how like in any kind of Mortal Kombat or any kind of thing they have that kind of karate pose as they fly through the air. He is going to, with his like right foot extended out and his left like tucked beneath him, with his arms outstretched and the cord wrapped around his arm, he's going to fly in, boot Sauron into the like up into like off his perch, and then snag him on the way down as he, with the cord, sort of uses it to then kind of pendulum himself, swing underneath that same branch and back out, and then just holds this cat aloft and just bad kitty.
Jesus Christ, man.
Incredible.
Love that.
Okay.
Fury's just like marveling at his own little creation.
Wow. Okay.
It works
like
so well.
All the pride.
In that moment of confusion, what are the scorpions doing?
Scorpions are immediately going for Halloweth.
Can
Oh,
Taria
hammer's
leap
coming down.
forward and just bury a dagger between each eye, each pair of eyes?
Hang on.
Because they
I
were
gotta-
facing
way
off,
cooler.
right? Can she just, as soon as Halloweth takes off, she's just sticking them like crabs?
Yeah, I'll allow it.
Okay,
I'm gonna
thanks.
make a roll. I'm gonna make a roll for
I'll do an
Val.
athletics check.
Yeah. No, go ahead and make me an attack roll. Tariel, Sangaya will do the same. I'm gonna do it for Val, Ash, and Rosen, but I'm only gonna do. Hang on. 3. That's a Gandalf. No joke. I just rolled 2 Gandalfs in a row. I didn't show the first one, but I did just roll 2 Gandalfs in a row. What's happening?
Chat, switch to water, please, for the love of God.
Nah,
Okay.
don't. Power
Wow.
through. I believe in you, chat.
I only
Okay.
rolled a 10. However, I get to add +6 to my next 3 attacks.
You
So
do.
that's a 16.
Oh no, sorry.
Oh.
+6, 1d6 damage because of the
Oh.
poison, not like the ability
Boo.
to hit.
Okay. Well, then I guess I don't hit because I just rolled a 10.
That's okay. 2 of Grimbjorn's children rolled Gandalfs, so
Sweet.
2 out of 3 ain't bad.
Okay.
And hang on, I forgot to roll for Sangaya. Miss. You guys are gonna watch as what is definitely something that they have done before. Valgrim is going to climb up one of the branches, hoist herself up onto her brother as her brother lashes out with his sort of like branch arms at the one, while Valgrim jumps off of him and brings the sort of makeshift, looks to be just like a huge bone that's been sharpened at the top to like do more damage, and brings it down on the other scorpion, dealing 2 scorpions are gone. You are out of immediate danger. Halloweth, I will give you sort of this turn, roughly 6 to 10 seconds of this to say something or to listen.
First off, never question my intelligence or ability again. Secondly, you have just lost a lot of your leverage and your mystery. You are currently in my realm, namely my hand. Speak quickly, and maybe we can cut you a deal.
I know why your mother left.
Oh.
My mother is gone, and her reasons for leaving were her own. I lead a different life now, As you say, I am an elf out of time. That is no longer my time. We are in a third age, an age away from when she left me. I will not fall prey to your mind tricks.
You might not, but others will. Isn't that right, Rayval?
Whoopity hoppity
Oh.
buddy.
What now?
Tanel swivels immediately.
Who? Oh, Taria
Rave-
like almost breaks her neck.
Yeah.
Like,
Rayval has both hands up. He is lying.
Rayval?
He is lying.
Insight check.
Yeah.
Make me an
yeah,
insight
yeah.
check.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Actually,
And I'm insight
Actually-
checking Rayval, not to Vildo, because
Okay.
who knows with
Okay,
Vildo.
yeah. Please specify who you are insight checking then, if you don't mind.
Can
Smite of
I-
Sauron, no, from
Oh,
hero to zero.
Oh my.
Hero to zero.
can I actually
Yeah. What's up, Tanel?
can I insight check Havari?
Yes, you
Ooh.
I
can
would like to see
insight
how
check Havari.
she is reacting right
You
now.
Nice,
can
nice,
insight
nice.
check Havari.
I rolled a
Beery,
21
on
with a 6.
Sauron.
22
sorry.
again for Beery, 26 for Tariel.
No,
Nothing.
21.
Ooh.
Or excuse me,
for
21.
Nothing.
Havari? Nothing?
Nothing. A 9. That's
Bollocks.
the worst roll ever.
Damn,
Oh.
that's tough.
Just rolled a German for no.
Okay, hang on.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh.
Yeah. No, nothing.
No.
Nice.
5, 10, 15.
Oh, the mighty 9.
Who rolled higher than a 21?
I just
Beery
rolled a
did?
21. Oh, that's right. You got a 22.
Beery got a 22. Beery is the only person here that thinks no chance Rayval has betrayed us. Anyone that either met a 21 or did not beat a 21 has
What happened to meet it? You beat it.
You're in Mordor now.
Damn it.
The rules are different.
Beery's going to put everyone's mind at ease and just be like, all right. He may be a poet, but he's not a coward.
Thank you, Master Beery. And you guys, actually, Tanel, you are going to see Havari just not take a step back, but her body language is a lean closer to you and further from Rayval.
Okay.
And you're going to hear from your hand, Halloweth, Sauron laugh.
He's in our heads. Don't listen to him. Just gonna look at Hal. Hey, my friend. Do you think you can make that grove move like he could?
Sadly, not without severe damage to myself.
Could you like instruct one of us or something? I don't know. We need cover. Things are happening around
Yeah,
us.
I mean, I don't know if I can potentially work through other people. It might hurt you guys, though. I don't know the outcome of what would happen. I can't guarantee your safety with that.
Oh, I can take it.
Oh,
Or you could just let me go and I could give you safe passage.
Why would we trust you now?
I am at
You
your
have-
mercy.
Yet you have given us no reason to trust you. You have attacked us almost twice. You seek to deceive us yet again. Why should we listen to and believe a single word you say?
You toy with us like, well, and she just gestures at his catness.
Make me a scan check, everybody.
What is happening? Who is approaching? Oh, damn it.
There we go.
Oh, I have Sauron.
8. These dice today.
26.
My scan is not good.
6 and is that a Gandalf? Is
Oh,
that a
Beery.
That's Gandalf.
Come through, Beery.
Yeah.
So
I got you.
many.
I
Almost
got you.
every roll,
Yeah.
someone does something.
Yeah.
Beery?
It's
Because
crazy.
Beery is the Valar's favorite.
Mm-hmm. True.
At least allies.
Beery, Tanel.
Hmm.
Nazgul's getting closer. 3-headed one.
We need to get inside the grove. We need to get inside the grove. It's getting closer.
Tariel doesn't really need to be told twice.
Yeah, let's duck
Yeah.
in.
And
Yep.
you're already sort of in there, right, Halloweth? With
Yeah,
You
he's,
had to
he's
go
fully
in.
Yeah,
already
into the
in.
I'm safe.
grove.
I'm already in the grove.
Shields
So-
up high, just in case there's other creepy crawlies inside.
Tariel will catch up with Halloweth and say without looking at Sauron, without giving him the benefit of her direct attention, just to Halloweth say, how do we secure him?
I mean, he's a cat. It's fairly. I mean, we have
He's not just
twine,
any
we have
cat.
rope. I know, but actually, Biri, do you still have what you used to tie up Gollum?
Yeah, it's right here.
Fantastic. Tie him to me.
Are we gonna do like a little like a cat harness situation?
Oh, we're gonna do a cat harness. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do a cat harness, and I'm gonna be walking this cat through Mordor. Halloweth and Devildo, the best of friends now. I'm gonna be
love
every.
this.
I'm gonna be every like coffee shop hipster in Prospect Park in this moment.
Dear
Mhm.
God. Terrifying.
Yeah, we're gonna get to work. Tying this up because there's an ancient dwarven art form of knot work, of cinching with rope.
The dwarfs are just Boy Scouts, is what I'm hearing.
Okay.
Yeah, or tie into Vilda to him.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
You all charge into the cave, or excuse me, you all charge into the decrepit, seemingly sentient forest of one ent or maybe many, as Sauron is shabaried into a little cat harness.
No.
We're gonna go ahead and take our 5-minute break there.
Oh my god.
We'll see you all in a minute.
Not the Shabari.
This is the best.
Outstanding.
Ugh.
And welcome back. When we last left off, the party had captured Sauron, successfully kept it alive, defeated the creatures I threw at them, and made their way into the forest. Not what I was expecting was going to happen since Tariel spotted it, but exercising a decent amount of restraint, you have successfully made your way into the forest.
It's the most unpredictable part of all.
As Marvin attempts to make his way through this grove of trees, you hear one begin to crack underfoot.
Marvin, maybe
why don't I go back into the cave and maybe try and hide?
Marvin, how big is Marvin? Just as a general, like you said, he could pick up Gollum in one hand.
Yeah. It's very
Okay.
similar to the cave trolls in the Hobbit movie.
So
Or
we're talking Bert.
Yeah, Bert, Tom, all of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Marvin, could you? There's a fair warning. There's a Nazgul coming at us, like right now. I don't suppose in your big meaty claws that you could just snag it.
I've never tried to catch something that flies before. I could maybe throw a rock at it.
Oh, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Perhaps throw the better part of a mountain at it.
And then retreat to the cave.
I mean, see what happens first. I kind of want to see what happens.
Let's see what happens, everybody. I'm gonna roll.
Oh
some dice.
God! Oh no!
If-
No, I like Marvin.
Hey, big
If
Marvin,
you guys
throw this
kill
rock.
Marvin,
I know.
Plot armor,
I'm
plot
just very
armor.
upset.
I'm just wondering what's going to happen. Like, I think it'd be quite
Just want to be
funny.
very clear. I didn't do this. Okay. If Marvin dies right now, I didn't do this.
I would
Zach's just
accept
asking
Marvin's
questions.
fate.
He's
I'm
Zach's
just
asking
asking
questions.
questions.
I didn't ask Marvin to. I said, "Hey, maybe you want to do that," and he seems to. So I'm just gaslighting him into thinking this is his idea.
Funny. I feel
Zach.
like you're taking after another character. That
Yeah,
you
it's
might-
almost like I'm tied to it.
So Marvin is going to initiate combat with a Nazgul.
And if it goes poorly, he's gonna run into the cave.
Yes.
Yes.
That's what I
That's
told
the
him.
plan. That's
Yeah.
his
That's what I
plan.
told him.
Okay.
He's going to
Yes.
bravely run away.
Yes.
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 Come on, Sir Robin.
Brave Sir Marvin.
Okay.
Yeah.
Brave
So-
Sir Marvin, throw this rock.
So, as I have said twice now in this campaign, his eyesight is not great.
Oh,
So he is
Yeah.
going to be rolling with ill favor on these,
Oh my God.
and
But
he is going to have to wait till it
it's-
gets pretty close.
it's
So
a big rock.
it's a
right?
big rock. Yeah.
It's a big rock, and that
if it misses the
beast is
Nazgul.
not agile.
Maybe if it misses the Nazgul, it'll just like whack the Witch King off, which would be equally funny.
He's got a good
True.
chance of hit. He's got a 1 in 3 chance of hitting a head. 1 in 4 if we're counting the Witch
like,
King.
Just wham, which would definitely like disrupt its flight. It would get
Yeah.
just like knocked out of the air. In which case,
Yeah.
who knows what'll happen?
Are we going to attempt to move the grove whilst this is happening?
This is a great distraction, and I don't think Marvin in stealth is not going to be useful to us. This is probably
Yeah.
his most like useful aspect is just belligerent rock throwing.
Let's find out.
Oh no.
God. Okay.
1d12,
Marvin.
1d12,
I
we
believe in you,
fucked
Marvin.
around. Now
3d6s.
Mm.
He has to roll a 20 this first round. As it gets
Oh,
closer,
God.
that number goes down. So it's more likely that
Come
it
on,
will get
Marvin.
hit. But
Come on,
I believe in you, Marvin.
you know
I
what?
believe in you.
Let's do these
Clap
one
your
at a
hands
time.
if you believe in
Yeah.
Marvin.
Let's do these one at a time.
Come on.
Come on, Marvin.
Come on, Marvin.
That's a
Marvin.
10 on the d12.
That's not
Yes.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
not bad. What are you 3d6? You said
That's a 1 on the first
Ah,
d6. You're at an
okay.
11.
Star believes in Marvin.
Thank you, Star.
That's a 5. So that's 6 total.
oh, come
Okay.
on, he's a 4.
You need a
Come on,
4,
come
a
on.
5,
Come
or a
on.
6.
Come on,
Oh
that's,
my
I like those
God.
odds. I like those odds.
Come on, Marvin.
It's a 3.
Oh no!
Oh, he should
Hope
have added a hope.
points?
He doesn't have any
Two
hope.
hope points
doesn't
apply to
have-
Marvin.
I
Not part of the
didn't give
fellowship,
Marvin
no.
hope points. No.
No.
Okay, so here's
Oh man.
So close, yet so far.
God damn.
here's
God
what's
damn
gonna
it.
here's what's gonna happen. Here's what's gonna happen. You guys have the opportunity because the rock picks it up and it's, the size of Beery and just throws it. And he's close. He's so close. But this monster ducks out of the way and comes ever closer and closer. And it's going to start spitting acid. Now, he's got troll hide, but remember, there are 3 heads on this thing. So, Marvin's parry score is a 14.
That's not.
Marvin, just
If
run
you-
to
He's
the
a
cave.
Marvin.
He's
Or
a
just pick up
big
another rock.
target.
Just
Yeah.
throw another
Well,
rock.
that's there. We're going back
know
and forth.
it's a
We're going
thing.
back and forth. Yeah. That hits.
No.
Marvin is going to take. Okay, hang on.
He's a big boy.
Maybe it will just make him mad.
He's got a decent HP pool, but you're going to see it catches him on the shoulder. He's going to take 7 points of poison damage. Go, switch to his other hand, grab the rock, and I am going to give him one more chance before the Nazgul, which is close enough, comes back to the cave. However, we are now in this second round of combat. Because it was all your ideas, it is now close enough that I will give you all either the opportunity to move the grove with you to escape or to fight back or to do nothing, to hide. I leave it all to you, but you can take actions here.
Let's move it.
Yeah, I think we need to
Yeah.
start moving the
Moving it.
grove.
Yeah.
Off we go.
It's good distraction.
And just
How?
like hide and within the grove and
Thank you, Marvin.
Marvin's the real hero here. No
Yeah.
problem, guys. I'm fine.
I'm getting Hodor vibes.
Oh no! Don't do
No,
that.
no, no.
How dare you?
No.
Now,
No.
Zach.
Somewhere
Now,
in
Zach.
this room, I don't know where it is. Somewhere in this room, I have a doorstop that just says Hodor.
Oh,
That's
Someone gave it to me.
great.
It was really mean. It was really mean.
That's horrendous.
I never use it.
I love it.
Can't do it.
he needs to beat an 18. Target number goes down by 2. It's 1d12, 3d6s. I'm bringing it up. That's a 10 on the dice again for Marvin.
Come on,
Okay.
Come on,
Well,
buddy.
You're getting a
Marvin?
do-over.
You
just
Getting a
Okay.
do-over.
Okay.
man.
Smoke this guy.
8 more. 8
Come
more.
on.
It's gonna go so great.
That's a 5 for
Okay.
Marvin.
Come
Okay.
on,
Okay,
15.
3 more.
A
Uh-huh.
one,
more.
A
Come on.
1 and a 2.
That's a 4. You guys watch
Okay.
Yes.
as
Yes.
Marvin grabs it one-handed. He's struggling, that shoulder with the acid on it. It's like eating into it. You hear it sizzling. But and he chucks it. And it hits one of the heads on the side of the neck, the one that breathes fire. And and if you've ever been punched in the throat, you know exactly the noise it is making. And it quick does like an about face 180 on a dime turn and flies off for the time being. However, it is going to circle back eventually. It's just giving itself time to recover. So if you don't move quickly, there is a good chance it comes back. You have earned yourself a moment of reprieve.
Nice, nice,
Marvin.
nice.
We need to.
Fantastic work. Get to the cave.
Yeah.
We're on the move.
Hmm.
Yeah, I got this. You guys be careful and don't. Oh, yeah, of course. High fives all around. And he like reaches his hand. You see just the hand reach into the grove of trees.
Nice.
High five. Quick. All right.
Go, go, go.
Good luck. And don't die. Come back here if you want to see the cave. And if I see a big explosion, I'll know it's you.
Can I do something when Marvin reaches down?
Yeah.
If we're all clustered together, can Tario pick up Cat Sauron and hold his little paw up against- just to really hurt his feelings?
Just little toe beans.
He said
Perfect.
all of us, Sauron.
I'm going to kill you first.
That's fair. I think that's
Mhm.
fair.
Cut my head off. Make me high five a hill troll. Come on now.
When he says that, can she just go,
Make me an awareness check.
sure? I have favor with that. So
Mhm.
that was a 2. That's 6. 6 plus 6 is 12. Plus 2 is 14. Plus 5 is 19.
That's 19 by itself.
Oh.
Oh, boy.
25.
I don't boop Sauron.
When you remove your finger, you see not a cat, but the cat has Keely's face on it for just a split second. And then it's back into a cat.
Tariel staggers back a few steps, just loses her footing, and then keeps on going. But her mirth is quickly dried up.
Oh, no. Bye, guys. Be safe.
Fare
We
thee
love you,
well,
Marvin.
the brave troll.
Ooh. I quite like that, thank you.
Instead of
And
cave troll. It's,
yeah,
it's a pun. It's a good one, I promise.
It's a very good one. You're going to see Valgrim look around at you four and go, I don't like losing someone so large, but this provides us a decent cover for the time being. So, how do we move it?
How do we do this? Yeah. Do you touch him? Do you touch him and then just wheel it?
Well, hold on. Valgrim, didn't you call this being to us?
I did.
Can you commune with it in any way?
I wasn't calling to the trees. We were calling to the cat.
Oh. And Chanel just like
Oh,
defeated.
okay.
Just like, great.
Hey, Tevildo, you'll move the trees. Your life depends on it.
No, I don't think I will.
Okay. What will it take for you to move these trees?
Release me?
No, well, we're not doing that. Okay. Everyone, I need everyone. I need everyone for this. Everyone link up, touch
Yes.
a tree.
Yes.
I'm gonna try this.
Right.
This is probably a bad idea, but
This could have gone very different.
Again, you gave us absolutely no reason to trust you. You attacked us. You whisper in our minds.
Those were not
Why?
my creatures that went after you.
Oh, you expect me to believe that?
Don't keep him talking.
That
Give
is
me an
amusing.
Give me an insight check to know.
Well, I just fell for that. Insight, you said?
Insight.
Yeah.
It's like talking to Saruman. Don't
Yeah, I just
let him
fell
run his.
right into that.
Can we weave this cat a little muzzle?
It's an Eye of Sauron.
It's an Eye of Sauron.
Ah.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Oh, Tanel.
Oh God, no. Oh God, no.
Tanel.
Fork
Oh,
balls.
God. With that insight check, you think that Sauron might be your dad. No, I'm kidding. That's a Dimension 20 joke.
Yes.
For
This guy's my dad.
No, I think in rolling an Eye of Sauron, it actually does occur to you that he might not be lying. He has absolutely no reason to attack you all, having brought the Grimbjorn children and Gollum and Marvin and all of these creatures and beings together. What's 4 more very powerful creatures? And he doesn't control animals. That's not his thing. And yet he can do. Oh, what's happening? And your mind is just swirling.
Just bouncing. Yeah. She just keeps eye contact with him while going through that and just trying not to reveal that she's just flummoxed.
Can Tariel just like take her by the arm, just by the wrist, just sidle up, take her to know.
What?
This is what he does.
No, I know.
Tevildo, move the trees and we'll give you the ring once we're done.
Boy, you think I'm a fool.
Well, you think we won't?
No, I think you'll try to take it for yourself, and I will take it from your corpse.
You're refusing all of our offers here. I don't really know what else to give you.
Kill the bird.
We can't do that without moving the trees. Just like in this little grove.
Make me a persuasion check, Aleph.
Move the trees or we're all dead.
I have a thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'll wait.
that's pretty good. 8.
Yeah,
Okay, I beat my target number by 6.
By
I did not
6.
expect that. Huzzah.
Okay.
Huzzah!
Oh, I have to roll a 6 on this. I do not. Tariel, what is your thing?
Resolve Halloweth's thing. If
Cool.
it doesn't work, I'll do my thing.
Cool. You're going to see Sauron sort of sigh. You're also then going to see Ashen, or you're going to see Ash. I get Ash and Rosen confused. You're going to see Ash sort of not sidle up, but like tree walk, kind of wobbly towards Sauron. And his fingers, which are branches, are going to just inch closer to his nose, his mouth, his ears, and it's just going to get real close. And he's just going to roar. Just the most intimidating thing you could possibly think of, having this creature stare you 6 inches from your face. And after he does it, he looks up at you, Halloweth, nods, places a hand on the tree, takes the cat paw, places the cat paw's hand on the tree, and you hear a but again, it's like that rough sandpaper on concrete or something. But you slowly watch as through the muck and the mud and the rocks and the grit and the dirt, the trees, dead as they are, begin to move.
Oh,
That
yeah.
wasn't so hard, was
Incredible.
it?
I'm going to kill you second.
I'd love to see you try. He says, and 4 hit points, very close to death, having died nearly twice already. But he's putting on a brave face. Let's give him some credit.
All right. So here's how this next portion is going to work. You have 100 miles to get to Mount Doom.
Oh, God.
In that space, you are going to encounter any number of things. And depending on how you roll, you can either choose to interact with them, you can choose to leave them alone and steer the tree in another direction, or you can do whatever you want. But I am going to throw a number of things at you in these 100 miles, and you are going to have to confront them.
How fast are we going?
Gotta be like slow.
It's a walking pace right now. You're not running. You can't.
So this is going to take days.
I would
Probably.
think weeks
Yeah, well, yeah.
to walk 100. I mean, what's the average? I mean, elves walk pretty fast, but dwarves don't.
Do we have enough, like, water and food?
That's an excellent question.
Oh, great.
Zach, come on, man.
I assume he's thought of this already.
Of course I have. I'm just
Yeah.
leaving it to. Well, here's the thing. We have not made it a thing. We haven't made food a thing. And needing rations and all of that. I would say towards the end of the journey, depending on how you roll, you would all understand there is the potential that there might not be foodstuffs here. Also, keep in mind, Mordor is very different now, right? It's not just how Sauron used to make it. You may find things that you could potentially replenish. The orcs have to drink water too, right? Or wine. There's at least some sort of sustenance. So something's
There's also
here.
animals.
Only if we hug
There's
them.
animals
Yeah.
everywhere.
Yeah, there
Only
are
if we hug
animals.
the
Okay.
mountains, right? Not if we go straight across the plain.
So if you hug the mountains, that's going to be not a significantly longer time, but there's a decent detour that you're taking to then cut across to the right by the main road.
Right.
And this nest is between the Dark Tower and Mount Doom.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm just saying the plains are a barren wasteland riddled with ash.
Well, are there still no animals like walking to wherever Gwaihir is sending them?
You guys see animals sort of flying around, walking off in the distance. Where you are doesn't seem to be a terribly populated area. There's, as I showed you on the map last time, there's a lot of bones. Something happened here. The worm skeleton, is still there. So is the Oliphant skeleton. So like this area used to be inhabited, but it has seemingly almost like a campsite been abandoned, and they have moved elsewhere.
We were told that his forces have been somewhat diminished, but we don't know to what extent because of his fight with Shelob.
Right. Okay.
So
I say we just beeline right there and
I guess.
make camp when we need to, replenish when we need to.
I'm sure the elves will probably. I mean, the elves are going to be better off than a couple of hobbits will, but we've got Havari and
Sengaya.
That's what I'm worried
Like
about.
the humans can't do it.
We should have sent them back in the cave with
We
Marvin.
still
We
can.
should've.
You still can.
Yeah, who do we?
Yeah, we can't. Havari is not.
Mm-hmm.
She's just gonna
Yeah,
die.
what kind of shape is she in? Like, how are the humans holding up?
The Sengaya looks a little rattled. Havari is still eyeing Rayval very inquisitively and not in a good way.
We don't need a lover's quarrel while we're in the middle of
Yeah,
Mordor.
perhaps we should send them back while the
well.
Nazgul is.
Yeah.
It's gonna be the safest time to send them back right
Yeah.
now.
The only time.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Also, we set out, like, they sent us out to go find Gollum, and we have not returned. Like, are they going to send search parties for
Oh,
us?
yeah,
Do we
we
need
don't
to
need
send
that.
somebody back to go tell them, like, what we're doing?
Agreed.
We do still need somewhat of a distraction to
Yeah.
lure Gwaihir out.
We need to tell them to, hey, start the fight. Do it
So,
now.
Yeah, I think we should send them back.
NPCs be gone.
Because they'll be cannon fodder if we keep them. That's what I'm worried about.
Which may be useful in my perspective.
Listen, you listen here.
Kill them, not
I agree with you, but you listen.
No, no, okay. Send them back.
Mhm.
Get them out of my sight.
All right. Let's role play this.
Mm-hmm. Tanel just goes to Havari.
Absolutely not.
I know. But I need you to. And I need you to listen very carefully as to why. This will not work if no one in the White City knows what has happened to us. We will disappear and be gone. We need a distraction. Faramir has already proposed it. Can you just please tell him we are here, that we still seek to destroy Gwaihir, but we need a diversion.
1, it's an extra 6 HP to the final boss.
Mm-hmm.
And 2, make me a persuasion check.
Oh, okay. Nine. Doesn't beat my target number at all. Shit.
Havari says, fine.
Please. With haste.
Is Rayval going with you?
No.
Yes. Obviously I am.
Tariel, you're up.
Yep.
I don't know that there's much for Tariel to say. If did Rayval say he's coming with us or he's going with Havari?
Rayval wanted to come with you all.
With us.
Yes.
Tariel will look from Rayval to Havari meaningfully, and then back to Rayval and say, so easily.
It's where she is safest.
Is that why?
I would not see her walk this road that I tread, just as Beren did with Luthien.
You think yourself Luthien?
No. Just a poet.
That is why we
Right.
need you to leave. Because who will tell our story if you are dead?
She cannot.
Make me a fucking persuasion check. God damn. You know what? Do it with favor. I
Hell
respect
yeah.
it. Holy
Dang.
shit.
Hell yeah. Oh, missing one. Fuck yeah.
Did you
She
Gandalf
did.
it?
I did.
Yeah.
Use the
bye,
12,
Havari.
baby.
Okay. Okay. Tariel.
Hmm.
Rayval looks at Tanel, looks at Havari. Havari's still a little hesitant, but he looks up at you, grabs a pretty thick scroll out of his bag, hands it to you. Finish it for me. It's the poem.
Finish it yourself.
No, I won't be there.
Tanel will take it.
Okay.
I'm not much of a poet, Rayval. You know that.
I didn't expect you to take it.
Is there anything else?
Do you want me to take Sangaya as well?
If you can convince her.
You don't need to tell me twice.
Ah!
There she is.
Mm-hmm.
That's the same guy I know.
Very well.
Beery's
This
gonna
is-
kneel down the gorge.
No, 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 no. I can get you places. I can get you inside. I'm a talking animal.
I mean, that may be true, my oldest friend, but if anything ever happened to you, I could never forgive myself.
And yet I feel the same way about you. All of you. You're my friends. You're my... I don't know what I would do without any of you. You've been... No. No.
Tario will actually, in this case, will say, Beery, he's come this far.
Rises back up, dusts his knee off. Looks down the gorge with kind of like, a proud, buddy grin. Let's go kill a fucking bird.
Let's go kill a fucking bird. In what definitely should have been the half-hour break. You all, through many hugs and tearful goodbyes, farewells, are going to watch as Havari, Rayval, and Sangaya make their way back into the cave.
Right before Havari
Yeah.
leaves-
If you want a scene.
Yeah, just real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
Tanel grabs Havari's arm
Uh-huh.
and just whispers, Sauron is a deceiver. Rayval is not.
Make me a persuasion check.
He's
Here
a
we go.
little bit of a deceiver.
All right, now listen. But in a way that's charming.
He's a poet. They're all,
I was about to say, all aren't storytellers a little bit stretchers of the truth?
22.
A 20? How fitting. All right.
Mm.
Better be drinking water, chat.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to see Havari look down and say, we've not known each other long, but I know his art is good.
Good. Now go.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Quickly.
And she very, very quickly wraps you up in a hug. No chance for you to hug back. Your arms are pinned to your side. This is the back-breaking kind.
Mm.
Thank you. There are no words. And she lets go.
Go.
Oh, wait. Namarie Melon. Rayval's been teaching me Elvish.
Oh, God. Tanel. Yeah. I know, right?
Shut up, Don.
Your pronunciation was a little off.
Oh.
Alouette.
Tario stabs Halloweth.
You take 4 points of damage and are immediately killed. You are considered wounded. You must receive medical attention within an hour or be considered dying.
Damn it.
Oh, my God.
Oh.
Tanel replies in kind.
Anybody else want to say any final words to anyone?
No, let's get the hell out of
Let's
here.
go.
Right.
Let's go.
Yep.
Sengaya is going to look back at the four of you and say, "Don't die. And when I get back, I'm going to move into that castle. You're all free to join me should we survive." Don't miss. And walks back into the cave. That was just adorable. I do so love tearful goodbyes.
Did someone hear something? All I could hear
No,
was meowing,
just-
mewing, and general bitchery. Let's go.
Make an awareness check, Halloweth.
Yeah, okay.
Wait, this could take him out.
Oh God, I hope
Don't
not.
feed the trolls.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. I got a 6 on that one as well.
Okay.
What is it?
I got a 19 with a 6. So I beat my target number by 7.
Okay. Oh, which means I can't beat it. Okay,
Yeah.
excellent. Fantastic. Yeah, you feel yet again the psychic attack. You are staying alive by the skin of your teeth, my friend. This is Don talking to Zach, by the way, not
Oh
Howard.
yeah,
Oh
no,
my
but
God.
I had to do something.
Yeah.
Damn it,
Yeah.
Zach,
Okay.
be careful.
Yeah, really.
You're going to feel yet another sort of psychic attack come at you with the power of thought and words. And you are free to move the tree however you want. I will give you the rolls depending on the direction and path you decide to go. Out in front of you, desolate wasteland. Here and there you see rocks, sort of plateaus, disheveled sort of lean-tos everywhere. Are you heading closer towards the caves and hugging that part of the mountain range, closer to where Shelob's lair is, to try and make your way through to Kirith Ungol? Are you going another direction? Are you heading straight for the nest? Are you heading for the rubble of Barad-dûr? Is there, or are you going to look out and try and see anything in front of you and just choose your own path?
I
and
would
make it
think
fine?
that we'd be trying to scout ahead as much as possible. If there's any sort of rise in the landscape, I can't speak for what the others would do. I think Tariel would probably want
Scout
to.
out.
Yeah, because
you wanna
Halloweth on Sauron duty.
Yeah.
So Tariel's maybe just going to run up a rise and see how far she can see, and if there's anything that looks or smells or feels promisingly green, that away. We go that away.
Okay, great. Yeah.
Be nice to get some supplies.
Yeah.
You know, for the journey. This is going to take a while.
Yeah. I will either allow Tariel go ahead and make me a scan check, or if Beery or Tanel want to join her.
His eyes are nothing like an elves.
Yeah, that's fair. That's
Yeah.
fair.
I'm sorry.
I'm not
I can-
favored in scanning, but I'll do my best.
I
I
will
can't
try
really
as
do
well.
anything.
Yeah.
I can imagine that Halloweth right now is, you know, in the Aristocats when they're walking with the geese, it's like think goose and the cats
Yes.
are like going along with their like.
That was a
Like-
trending TikTok sound like a year
Yes,
or two.
yeah.
Like,
Still
"Oh,
is.
it's March, and like, making sound like walk really awkwardly like a goose.
Make him do little things with
Yeah.
his paws.
Yeah, we are just ruining
16
whatever.
with a 6.
16 with a 6.
16 with a 6.
Hey!
All right. With a 16 with a 6, there is a something out there. It looks like a bunch of wood piled one on top of another that has created this sort of like disheveled shack. It's miles and miles away, but it's up high enough on a plateau that like you figure it's some sort of lookout or something that like maybe might offer you a better vantage point. And it is also uphill on kind of like a smaller plateau. So that would probably be your best bet. It would likely take you the rest of the day to get there.
In what cardinal direction from where we are?
Slightly more northeast.
Okay.
Okay.
So like if you're aiming at 12 o'clock for Mount Doom, and Barad-dûr's destructive sort of like rubble that's 2, you're aiming at about a 1 o'clock on clock.
Okay.
I
So
love that.
Yeah, I think we should head that way.
Okay, great. So this is going to be a number of rolls to ensure that you get there safely. So I would like one person to go ahead and make me a. Actually, you already made the scan, so let's do one person make me an explore check, one person make me a travel check, and one person make me where is it? Sorry, 2 explorers and 2 athletics.
Do we want to try a
Sorry.
stealth check as well?
Stealth is going to be pretty tough with a grove of moving trees.
We're kind of hiding in plain
Yeah.
sight.
Not like stealth, like individual, like trying to hide amongst them, but just like to make the trees kind of look inconspicuous. If that makes sense, or are they just? Is that just already a thing? Like
that is you. I don't think you know one way or the other. So
I'll do the straight travel check then, because my explorer is awful.
Yeah. Sorry, I gave you a whole bunch. I need an explore check, a travel check, and Hallowith, if you would like to attempt a healing check, I think I would allow that right about now. You've got time.
That'd be nice.
I am favored in travel.
Nice.
So that might be best.
I am not.
Tariel, you actually don't have to roll.
I don't have to do anything?
I'll give you that scan for free.
Okay.
I'm favored in explore. I'll take that.
Perfect. There we go.
Okay. Did you, Gandalf, get Zach?
Amazing.
Yeah, buddy.
Amazing.
Oh, this forest, I feel at home. Oh my goodness, I know we're immortal, but it's so nice to be around trees, even if they are decrepit. I'm feeling good, baby.
With a Gandalf, I will allow you to roll me 1d12 and 1d6 so that you can potentially get some health back as you find yourself yet again home amongst the trees.
I would like to call this Operation Burnham Wood.
Beautiful. Charlotte.
Wow.
Nicely done.
The Macbeth.
Yes.
Nice.
Very nice.
Well, fantastic. Call me Prince Malcolm because I got a 13 on my with 112.
Ooh, okay. Back up to 17 hit points.
And a tooth. Oh,
that's
huge.
That is huge. That is magnificent.
We're gonna remember this moment when all hell hits the fan.
Yeah,
right?
when I get 16 hit points.
Yeah.
Wounds, which is short for Zach's wounds.
Yeah.
All right.
Done for explore. Got a 17, which is 4 over my target number.
17 for explore. Okay.
I got an 18.
18.
Which is 4 over my target number.
Okay. Hey.
Oh, sorry, 3. Math.
Yeah, you're fine. You're fine. So what I want to stress that I don't think I did last episode is the scale of this forest, because it is a full grove of trees. They're all dead. You can't really see out of it all that well, but I think Beery, with a 17 explore check, it's moving sort of at a walking pace. You feel as though you can kind of keep up with it as it is moving, as you watch the roots seemingly like almost retract and go snake-like down into the ground before like almost breaching like a dolphin to like try and move itself somehow. The entirety of the earth behind you, though, is going to be completely churned up. So there is going to be a trail where you are left. But I think on a 17 explore, you're still sort of getting the hang of it. You're looking around. You don't really see too much, but there are claw marks on these branches. And I think in seeing that, you would perhaps get a sense that you might not be alone in this forest that stretches for a decent enough amount of length that you can't see everything in it. So it's a little bit oval shaped. I was imagining. Again, I don't think I described this very well in the last episode. Okay. So there's a little bit more space between the trees the further out you go, almost as if the trees are scouting at themselves. But it's a good couple hundred feet of forest that moves. And
it's like a football field.
A little, yeah, almost, yeah. I could say we could say
an oval football field.
Just about.
Okay.
So Tanel, with that travel check being an 18, it takes you a few hours in. You're going to notice that the trees are struggling to go uphill. This plateau has sort of started an incline almost, and your pace starts to slow a little bit. So you are trading time for height, for elevation.
Yeah.
How far are we from that lookout?
From so with a 17 and 18, I'd say you're about halfway there right now.
Tanel will just mention that it seems that we're slowing down, but stresses, I think we need to continue going to this vantage point. We will get more information and it will be worth it.
Well,
Also, I don't know if we're alone in this forest. I don't know if we're the only occupants. Look here, and he shows the claw marks and stuff.
Lovely.
Are these the flubber worms you were discussing before?
Oh, we're not doing that
oh
here.
no. Oh, let's not make this any more complicated than it needs to be. I don't think we can worry about. We've got bigger worries than flubberworms.
Very well.
Now. I wouldn't worry about them.
Okay.
There are many fell things in Mordor.
I know I am one of them. In a good way, I mean.
That's good. I'm glad you're on our side.
Agreed.
I am glad you are on our side. Let's keep going. She's not very good with words, you can tell. This is very much I am going to hit you with my hammer or my axe and then be done with it. Or my bone thing. Okay. You make it.
Saw.
Yes, correct.
Please, next time I need you to be like, a bone saw is ready.
You know what?
I got you for 3 minutes.
Next leg of the journey. So I will then ask someone to make me an explore check, someone to make me a scan check, someone to make me a travel check, and someone to make me an athletics check.
Do
I'll do
athletics.
athletic.
Oh, you go ahead. No, you please. Go
So
ahead.
I'm favored in athletics. It's one of
do
the few
it.
things I'm
Favored in travel, so I'll keep that.
The rest is just
What do you want?
2d6.
What does that leave?
Scan or explore? Which would you rather me do?
I've got 2 dots in explore and 3 in scan.
You take scan.
Ooh, he's candy.
Thank God for advantage.
19 for travel. So beat it by 4.
19 for travel.
Beat my target number by 1.
Okay.
I beat my target number by 20
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
for athletics.
For athletics. Okay.
Sure.
How
20.
Are you feeling better?
Yeah.
He rolled a 32 on his athletics.
Oh my
I got
God.
an 11, a 6, a 5, a 5, and a 5.
Wow.
It's a good roll.
Okay.
Yeah,
Great
that'll do it.
roll. Great roll. I almost want to try and roll against it, but I actually can't beat that. So, Halloweth, you are going to have no problem immediately recognizing the crevasse, that this crack, this fissure that has been created in the not path, but in the somewhat more beaten trail that you are traveling with these trees along. And you're gonna look at it and take one more step closer before you hear Sauron laugh just a little bit as the ground beneath you begins to fall away and a sinkhole opens up. Not big, just about 5 or 6 feet wide in a circle, but it has interrupted the fissure, almost as if, like, you know, a Pokeball where there's those 2 lines in the center and then the circle where you press the button. The lines are still there, but now there's the big circle and you almost stepped in it. And you're just going to hear Sauron go, "Watch your step. You're walking for 2 now."
You're right. I should be more considerate of others.
Just silence. He's not gonna.
Yeah, okay.
He's not used to backtalk. This is very new to him. Okay. Athletics was a 32. What was the scan?
24 with a 6.
24 with a 6. And explore?
14. Beat it by 1.
14 beat it by 1. Not great. Fury, you find more of the small, like, rocks and like the shinier parts of the stone around you also have that sort of black ichor of Galvorn sort of scattered around, almost like someone crushed a rock with their fists and sprinkled the remains all over.
Now that they're broken shards, are they sharp? Kind of like how I don't know if we covered this, but obsidian breaks super sharp.
These do not look sharp. These look like tiny little pieces of rock. And Tariel, with a scan check of 24, there is movement within and outside of this, what you would probably guess at this point being halfway there, is a lookout spot.
Okay.
There's movement at the lookout.
There's movement at the lookout.
In what order are we traveling at this
That
point?
is
do we
entirely up to
also
you.
perceive the sinkhole open up? I mean, what
Yeah,
gets our
so
attention first?
This is more of a, I gave you an athletics check so that if one of you were in danger, this would potentially divert your course. Halloweth rolled well enough. I don't really think we need to worry too much about it, just given the sense that Mordor is kind of falling apart currently as the ground opens up in front of you, basically.
Okay. All right.
I would ask then, given that there is movement, how close do you want to get with the trees, and what is your approach?
Taria will hold up a hand
Mm-hmm.
to indicate to everybody that we should stop. And then she will communicate to them that there is movement. My concern is now, surely if we can see them, they can see a whole forest moving towards them. This provides us cover from being shot at, but they will know where to send their forces. They will surely drive us out eventually.
I could tell you what's there.
You will say nothing, or I will sew your kitty cat lips shut.
Make me an awareness check. It's so easy. It's like taking candy from a baby.
Mm-hmm. I love it and I hate it.
19.
25.
God damn it.
Tariel, you feel the blade of Thranduil at your neck from 60 years ago when he called you a Sylvan elf. And it flashes in your mind that you are significantly lower status than the other elves around you. Not being highborn, not having a famous bloodline, not being from an ancient city in the first or second age, you are the least. And you take 1 point of damage.
So maybe then she doesn't even make it through that sentence. Maybe it's just you all will hear her just say, you will, and I don't know that we can go on like this.
Perhaps then we quietly leave the grove, deal with whatever is at the tower, and see what we can see.
Works for me.
Okay. How are you approaching?
Is there night? Like, what time of day is it?
I'd say it took you the better part of the whole day to get to this.
And darkness comes early in Mordor.
It's quiet as a mouse. As quiet
I've been practicing.
as a mouse.
Yeah, walking on my toes, the balls of my feet. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Who's first?
Definitely not Beery.
Before we set off, can Tariel turn to Halloweth and say, if we have no more need of moving the forest, have we more need of your burden?
I worry that we will not be able to kill the bird without him, without his penetrating, awful mind. He wants to kill Gwahir just as much as we do, albeit for the wrong reasons. I don't think our swords, axes, and bows are going to be enough to fell Gwahir. We're going to need a needle in the mind. That is my only concern.
After all of this, as far as we've come, as strong as you are, you doubt us still.
I don't doubt us and our determination, but I doubt the strength of 3 elves and a dwarf to take down the Wind Lord. If you believe we can, if you have a way, without us all perishing in the process. Actually, no, he's not going to say that because he doesn't care about kind of their own safety. He knows this might be a suicide mission. But if you have any real confidence that we as a group of 4 can take down this flying demigod, then I will trust in your judgment. You have just as much, if not more, battle nous and wisdom than all of us.
My foresight tells me nothing here. I cannot trust my prognostications. They will not come at my beck and call. But
I can't trust in my magical abilities here either. We are on foreign ground, and I worry.
If we can trust nothing, and we cannot foresee what is to come, we know that we cannot, whatever may come. If all that we dream comes to pass, and Gwahir falls, there will still be this. She jabs a finger at Sauron.
Meow.
And then where will we be?
As of now, he is tempered in his ability. His sword is dull as it can be for Sauron the Deceiver. I worry that if we destroy him now, he may not come back in this land as we may expect him to. He may come back stronger. I don't know what to expect, but what I can expect, what I can see right now is this feline.
Very well.
Look,
He is actually going to. He's going to look to Biri and Tanel if he wants to.
Yeah, so will Tariel. Like, hey,
I'm not gonna. I don't want to make the decision like for the whole group. We are very much a team here, and we're gonna have to make decisions as a team.
I've not been completely honest with you, like the reason I'm out here, away from home, and all that business, that don't mind it, I'm one bit, Hal. But anyways, like I told you, I went out to find adventure, and like I said before, adventure found me, yeah. But you know what also I found? A brother. I found sisters, and there's power in that. I have all the faith in the wilderness.
That's good to hear.
Take a fellowship point.
Oh.
I must have erased it, not replaced it at some point. I don't know what our fellowship score
We're
is
on
supposed
30.
to be now.
This is the 30th point.
Yeah, I thought so. We're pretty high.
Damn pencil hat.
We're gonna have to use fellowship points on every single roll soon. I have no doubt.
Yep.
And that.
Tanel will look at all of them and rest on Halloweth and say, I agree he is of some use. But I don't think I can discern that anymore. My mind is muddled by all of his words.
I mean,
If
I
you
don't
be-
trust him,
He
Well,
will
but I trust
I
him a
set
hell of a
trust
lot
us.
less. I trust
Holloway.
him way less out of sight.
What we have is something that he does not and can never understand, and it is why we will succeed and he will fail. The one thing that he has over us is that he can set us one against the other by playing on our fears, and then we will surely fail. We cannot falter now.
I'm
If
not
he
Take an
comes
extra
back
6
for
H.
us. Huh?
Oh no, it's you cannot falter now. Sorry, not we. That's not
Oh.
6 HP to the final boss. I was
didn't
gonna
know
call you
that
on
was
it.
a quote. Okay.
Technically, it's in Elvish, so
Oh.
2 towers.
Oh, right.
Carry on.
I'm not faltering in our strength as a team. I don't think we are weakened by his lies. I think we can overcome them. And he looks specifically at Tanel for that. However, keep your friends close and your enemies closer. I don't like to think where he will go or what he will do. If we let him loose, or if we kill him now, where he will come back and who he will ally with. I like him in this current state. What we can do is simply tie him up and leave him here. No?
If we've learned anything from Smeagol,
True.
never keep him, don't even trust a rope.
Mhm.
I would not leave him for the Witch King to find.
No. What do you propose?
Bring him, but do not let him speak.
Done. How is he going to do this? Hang on, let me see what I have.
That is
Yeah, a little
not 6 HP to
handkerchief.
the final boss.
Mhm.
I'll allow it. I'll allow it.
Oh, I've got smithing gear. Oh, no, I don't. Never mind.
Can actually,
He
I mean,
does.
she'll just look at Beery.
Yeah.
Could you,
Oh, certainly. I mean, I thought it never showed up.
Oh my
yeah,
god.
and he's gonna. But I'm also I have a cat, so I
Yeah,
just
I know.
the
It
thought of
hurts
like
me a little.
I know,
it
gotta
hurts
muzzle
my
him.
heart.
nah, stick a gag in there.
He is the deceiver. He is Sauron. He is an evil, evil being.
Yep.
With like a long strip of cloth, like a rag or something like that. He's gonna he's gonna give him like a cute little like bandana, like a little babushka, keeping his mouth shut.
Beery, make me an awareness check, please.
That's adorable.
This is for your own good, trust me. Awareness?
Yep.
God. 17.
I rolled a 21.
Oh,
As you finalize the wrap around this pretty disheveled cat's face,
Mhm.
you begin to hear a voice in your head. I'm still in here.
He's just gonna ignore him. Like he heard nothing.
Okay, fair enough.
Side note, Zach nor Halworth know what Beery did still.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, just don't worry
Oh.
about it, dude.
don't worry about it.
Don't worry
Yeah.
about it.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Like literally not even a big deal or anything.
It's not.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, no, not
Sweet. Oh, I'm so glad.
Okay. You guys are going to make your way through this forest as you reach the sort of plateau shack area. Tariel, you had that really good scan check in the beginning, and you saw the right. You saw the movement? That was you. Okay. You are going to see an upright bipedal badger walking around with enormous clubs in both hands that seem to also be fashioned out of a type of bone. On his back there is not a great axe, but it's something akin to that. It's about as Chewbacca carrying as many weapons as he possibly can that I can, describe and compare to this.
How big is the badger?
About 9 feet ish. You would remember, I think, Eowyn describing this as one of the lieutenants that she saw during her Palantir excursion the first time in the Council of Elrond episode, or the one after, or before.
In the Redwall?
Not Constance, I promise.
Does he see us?
He sees the grove of trees and he has eyes on it.
He sees the trees come to rest.
Mm-hmm.
Tariel, I mean, she'll just, without even putting up a hand, I think just disappear behind a tree.
Okay.
I don't know if I need to do a stealth check for that, but you guys will she's just out of sight.
I don't think you do. Around this moment, oh, sorry, Beery, go ahead.
It's okay. Are we planning on breaking away from the mothership and doing like recon and getting in there stealthily, or are we gonna just ride on this guy in the trees?
We're trying to let him go and then sneak up to the tower, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think that's the plan. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Is it dark yet, Don? Is it?
Oh yeah, it's dark.
Mhm.
Dusk?
It's dark.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
good.
Easy.
Should we all just try and stealth it away then? Okay.
Fine with that.
Yeah.
How it's gonna roll?
Let's
stealth.
sneak up on him.
Yeah, I'll,
Yeah.
I'll stealth. Let's stealth it.
Yep.
Nice.
Ah, okay.
Oh.
Oh.
No, did you? I heard someone make an Eye of Sauron-ish noise.
No, just a sad noise. Oh, but I keep forgetting that my D12 is not a real D12. So if I
Yes,
add
you have
1
to-
point to that, then I just hit my target number.
Okay.
Hey.
That's one pass. Tanel?
18. Beat it by
Okay.
7.
Halloweth?
29.
29. Beery?
It's a pass with a 20. No, sorry, 17.
Okay. I now roll for Gorge.
He's not
Mm-mm.
stealthy. He's
Yeah.
not stealthy.
Wait, wait. He should have stayed in the grove.
Oh, you want him to stay in the grove?
Oh, hell yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
Oh,
yeah,
but
he's
he is an animal. But he's a talking animal.
No, he's
you're
got to
right.
come with us.
Oh,
Your
He's
okay.
call.
coming with us.
Okay.
Your call, guys.
Yeah.
He's
Roll
coming.
for Gorge.
Can you not just stay on Barry's shoulder though? Like
Just like on top of the giant backpack
There I
on
am.
that
Yeah.
beard.
Yeah.
Or one of us
hell with
can
it, let's
carry
go.
him.
He's a pretty big boy.
no.
Yeah.
Is he not carryable?
He's probably a couple hundred
No.
pounds.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Roll for
Roll
Gorge.
it.
Roll,
Okay.
Yeah,
roll for
roll for
Gorge
Gorge.
stealth. Maybe he'll be
Give him
fine.
the fellowship though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
Fuck it. Now.
Yep.
1d12 and 3d6s. Gorge rolled a Gandalf.
Oh.
Like imagine like
Hey.
That's
Yes.
one sneaky
There it
pig.
is. There
Dude,
it
on
is.
the
tip.
I am
Tippies.
so happy right now.
You just see him like, oh, I've been watching you guys. I know how to like do the heel toe, but then toe heel. And it's like,
Like Pink Panther style.
Mhm. Yep.
Literally walking on his fingernails.
Mhm.
Yeah. His hooves.
Okay, so you guys clock the badger, and it's looking around, but there's enough rocks and there's enough cover, and the forest itself is so sort of like wide, you can almost kind of come out anywhere and like loop around almost. So it's not even really a need to like, oh, we got to be careful of this guy. You're just going to come out another side, and it's going to take you just a little bit longer to make your way. And you are basically on the opposite side of this sort of shack plateau. So just to give you visually, there is up on the plateau, the shack, the badger is to the left. You guys looped around and went basically behind him to the right of the shack. And you are now, Gorge included, behind him.
Don Marshall. Does it
Back
as we
right on.
get as we approach, this out, this structure, does it look like there's any type of alarm, like a gong, a drum, anything like that?
Not outside. You don't see
Okay.
anything outside.
Okay.
What are you guys
Should
doing?
we try and get in?
Should we go in without confronting him?
I
Yeah.
think so. Yeah.
Let's just try and let the badger let him go. We don't want any comfort. We don't want anyone to really know we're here.
Okay. As you guys make your way inside, Gorge included, what you are going to see is an incredibly dilapidated, but somehow a little bit livable area that has any number of like horrible smells coming from it. There is a number of like, again, makeshift weapons like that, just something standing there, just leaning against the side of the house. You're going to see a number of like broken, like almost like chairs and tables and wineskins area, almost as if this place has been ransacked. And what you see inside of it is a very, very rudimentary piece of almost like clear crystal that seems to magnify that which is inside it. And it seems to be on this sort of mechanism of sorts. I need everybody to give me an insight check.
Yeah.
What are the gremlins doing?
Gremlins are oh shoot. That's a great point. Let's say they stay in the trees just because
I figured the gremlins were
hard to sneak a big tree guy in with us.
Yeah, that's kind of that was my
You said insight?
Insight check, yes.
Okay.
I get a 21, beat my target number by 5.
Okay.
Just hit my target number.
Just hit. Okay.
18 with a 6.
18. Very.
22.
Hey, all right. Okay. You all would look at this thing and see that it's not old. It looks fairly new, and it looks dwarven.
Have at it. Go on.
Yeah.
I'm going to take a rest. You guys want some little bit of rations, Barry? We'll bring you whatever you need. You are released.
Yeah, Beery just pours over this thing. Are those wineskins? Do they have anything in them over there?
Empty. Totally
Dang
empty.
it. Beery's pouring over this thing.
Mm-hmm. It's not a beautiful piece of craftsmanship, but it is functional. And it seems to be some kind of almost like a scope or a magnifying glass of sorts, but in a much wider way. You can't really make sense of it or what it's meant for other than looking around and seeing a much clearer picture of what's in front of you.
He gives it a shot. As you kind of like,
so it's like a big
brings
lens.
the lens up.
It's like a big lens. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Brings up, looks through it. Does he get a telescopic image?
He does. Yes.
Oh, how heavy is this crystal? How big is this thing?
It is mounted up on any number of like broken sword. It's like rudimentarily stood up so that it could like rotate a little bit. Like there's like a spear shaft in the ground. But you haven't tried to like lift it yet. You'd have to give it a shot. Okay.
Oh, this, and just looks to the others and like his eyes are circles just with importance. We need this. I'm taking this with us.
What?
It's coming with us.
Why? Beery, it's...
Don't ask questions. I have a
Don,
plan.
how big is it?
It's the like Beery's pecs to his head. It's big.
Beery, we can't.
Is it circular? Is it like
circular
a disc?
Circular disc, yeah.
That couldn't be that heavy. That's what, 100 pounds?
Make me an athletics check.
Oh, God.
Dude. Okay. And we're trying to do this very quiet. Is there anything else in this of any note? It's pretty much that, right?
You'd get a pretty good sense this is just sort of like a place for this thing.
The moment that Halva sees Barry start to lift this thing, he's going to realize that this could come clattering down and rush over to assist.
Should I, at this moment, tell you that I just rolled an Eye of Sauron?
Oh,
this is what I want to avoid. Can I swiftly try and catch?
No. Okay.
No. An Eye of Sauron is quite literally the worst possible outcome. Beery, having not even really done a scan check to actually identify anything, the crystal
got too excited,
slips out of your hand and shatters as from outside you hear, "Huh?" as the badger starts making its way towards all of you, and in the best possible way that I, as the lore master, can do so. That is where we are going to end tonight's episode of the Unpredicted Party.
We were gonna have to kill him. I knew we were gonna have to kill him.
It shattered.
It shattered.
Crap.
How big are the pieces?
I'll allow it. You've got about 5 seconds before this badger walks in. We will see you all 2 weeks from now, Fridays at 7 p.m. on YouTube, that next Monday, wherever you get your podcasts. Please join us for the Unpredicted After Party on Patreon, patreon.com/DonMarshall72, where I get to talk to these nerds about their adventures in Mordor. Thank you all so much for coming as we near the end of the Unpredicted Party Season 1. We'll see you next time.
There you were.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.